hello, everyone, and welcome to mi casa. Welcome into Studio de Jeffrey, where I don't know if you guys know this, but Amari Cooper got traded. He gone. 5th and a 6th round pick, and then you sent back a 6. So essentially you got a 5th round pick for Amari Cooper, and I got to tell you, the internet is so mad. Are you guys super mad, or is that just a social media thing? What's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to mi casa. What up, what up, what up, what up? Morning, everyone. Morning, everyone. Kilgore, Jermaine, nice to see some members in this bad boy. Whoop, whoop. No, there's not a party at Jeff's. Yesterday there was a party somewhere, and your boy is hurting because of that. Your boy is hurting. But hey, we got to talk about the Cowboys. How you guys doing? You guys mad? Actually was hoping for this yesterday, but I'm glad we had a day to digest this from AJ. Luis says I'm stupid angry. Yeah. So what's it mean? Well, it means that the Cowboys don't like Amari Cooper the way that Twitter likes Amari Cooper. They were planning for this. Michael, thanks for joining. What's up, Luis? Hi, Kilgore. Nice to see you guys. What's for lunch? Whatever is in the fridge. Whatever I got. Jeff, what kind of mic do you use? It's really quality. Yes, it's the best there is. Shout out to Bobby Belt. It's I don't know. Tweet to Bobby Belt. Ask what kind of mic it is. Yeah, so they don't like Amari Cooper the way that a lot of people like Amari Cooper. And did you know that the league doesn't either? That's why you got a 5th round pick. Amari Cooper at $16 million a year is all that the other team has to pick up, and a 5th round pick is the best they could get. So the league does not love Amari Cooper the way that a lot of people love Amari Cooper. And I'm a big Amari fan. I like Amari. The idea that you're going to be better at wide receiver without him next year seems pretty far-fetched at this point, but also we'll see. Texas T-Twister is drafting a wide receiver in the first. A certainty now? Nope. Jeff, we are mock draft deprived. Help us imagine what good players we could have. You better believe I've got a mock draft thing pulled up. All I got to do is hit the button, and the screen will change, and I'll go up in the top corner, and the mock draft will be on the screen. Fish said there were 8 bidders on Cooper. Well, then none of them loved him that much because 5th round pick is what got it done. So there might have been 8 people willing to give you a 7th round pick. Mock draft, please. Okay, everybody wants a mock draft. All right, look, Amari's gone, and it sounds like Michael Gallup, they're going to try to get that deal done. And I'm going to tell you my concern about that, okay? So Amari Cooper last year, when he was targeted, the pass was completed just over 65% of the time, which is about his career average too. So when you throw to him, 65% completion. Now, the way you use Michael Gallup will, I think, have to change because for his career, Michael Gallup catches 55% of his targets, and it was 56% last year. The degree of difficulty is tougher on a lot of the Gallup ones because more often they're thrown to him down the field. But a catch rate in the mid-50s for a wide receiver, that's not good. So they're going to have to become more efficient throwing to Gallup when they're giving him this money. CeeDee Lamb, by the way, for his career, 66% catch percentage, which is higher than Gallup and CeeDee, or Gallup and Cooper. Let me see. What is Cooper's career? CeeDee, 66.2. Catch percentage for Murray, 63.2, but 68.1 in Dallas. Murray was good. The man was good. Pool fund. Kilgore in the building. How do the Cowboys view Sky Moore, if we even know? I actually do know that the Cowboys like Sky Moore. I do know that, and I'm excited about that. The trade was so stupid. A 6th round pick, really? At least should have got a 3rd round pick. Idiots. Here's the thing. You get what someone offers. No one offered a 3rd round pick. No NFL team thought that Amari Cooper on his contract was worth a third-round pick. You just had to accept these things. That's what happened. He got traded for what he got traded for. They offered him to the entire league, and the best offer they got was flipping sixth-round picks and a 5. Okay? Andrew, I feel like we got worse at wide receiver. Do we bring back Gallup and Wilson? They're trying to bring back Gallup for the moment. I would say they're not going to have Cedric Wilson. This is because he missed those important 3 games. I mean, COVID testing's gone, but yeah. If you tell the world that a player has problems and you're going to release him, you trash his value. I don't agree. I just disagree. Letting the world know that Amari Cooper might be a cap casualty, it's literally just chum in the water. It's saying, call me. That's what it is. It's telling the league, he's available. Call me. Like, it's not going to be any different if you had called them without the cap casualty stuff coming out. They would know the exact same thing. They'd be like, oh, you want to trade Amari Cooper? Wow. Doesn't change anything. We need a wideout with speed. Yeah, that'd be nice. That would be nice. David, I appreciate you in the super chat. Hey, Hefe, big fan, love you, but what are we going to get for Collins if traded? I would guess a 3rd or 4th round pick. I would guess a 3rd or 4th round pick is what you're going to get. All right, let's mock draft. Let's do it. No, Jeff is no longer on 105.3. Jeff quit a couple weeks ago. Okay, here we go. Here we go now. Where is my mock draft? It's right there. I need to hit this transition button. Bow! Why is it not showing up properly? Okay, it is. We're mock drafting, Cowboy fans. Welcome. Here are the players available when the Cowboys select in the first round of the NFL draft. Let's see. Players available include Drake London, USC wide receiver, wouldn't be a bad pick. Traylon Burks, wide receiver, Arkansas, 6'2", 225, big old supersized slot guy. That would be a fine pick. Zion Johnson, Boston College offensive lineman. He would be your left guard, as would Kenyon Green, Texas A&M offensive lineman. I would go, you could do well with, and Devin Lloyd, linebacker, Utah, is also there. That would also be a quality pick. Chris Olave's there. A lot of guys there. Guys that I would consider with this pick are Traylon Burks, Zion Johnson, and Kenyon Green. And because the wide receiver depth is better than the offensive line depth, I am taking Zion Johnson. I know you just traded Amari Cooper and you wanted me to pick first-round wide receiver, but I'm trying to balance this with realism of what I think the Cowboys are going to do, and the Cowboys are going to try to fix their offensive line first and think that they can find a starting wide receiver in the 2nd or 3rd round. That is the way this is going to work. And looky there, I already know that we're going to have options. This would be a great thing to have happen in the real-life draft, because Jaquan Brisker is the safety of Penn State is worth the 2nd-round pick. Lewis Cine at Georgia is worth the 2nd-round pick. Jalen Petrie at Baylor is worth the 2nd-round pick. George Pickens, wide receiver, Georgia, is worth the 2nd-round pick. Chad Muma at Wyoming is worth the 2nd-round pick. John Mechie at Alabama is worth the 2nd-round pick. All right. Did I lose Sky? Did I lose Mike? I lost Sky Moore at 49. We should have traded up. We should have traded the F up. Son of a biscuit. Which would you pick? Olave at 24, Sky Moore at 56? Sky Moore at 56. But we lost Sky Moore. Let's take a look here. Wide receiver. Pickens, Mechie, Tolbert would be my top 3 here. Jalen Tolbert at South Alabama is a good player. Alec Pierce, too, at Cincinnati. I'm actually going to watch his tape today. have to take a wide receiver, backed ourselves into a corner. No, you don't, because in the third round, you could take Wan'Dale Robinson. Like, they're going to pick a wide receiver, yes, but it's not like you're forced to use a first or second round pick. You're cool. No, what the Cowboys are doing right now is they're setting themselves up for, and you can call it whatever you want. Like, you can call it a rebuild or a retool or a reshuffle or whatever, but they're getting contracts off the books that they don't want on the books because Dak is about to hit your cap for about $50 million a year the next 2 years. And so they're trying to get cheaper without getting worse. That's their goal. Are they going to pull it off? Don't know. Wouldn't have saved us money if we cut Zeke. Why don't? Yeah, you can't cut Zeke. You cut Zeke, you save $0. So Zeke, you cut next year. My wide receiver that I am going to pick here in the second round is George Pickens, Georgia. Unless, what else do we got out here? Man, there's a lot of linebacker names I like. Yeah. We're going to take a linebacker probably in the third round. Please hold. But right now, we're going to take George Pickens, a wide receiver, Georgia. Do you guys want a scouting report on George Pickens? Let me get to my notes. George Pickens, Georgia. Hardly played this year after ACL tear in the spring. Watched 2020 tape. Build kind of reminds me of A.J. Green. Maybe it's the uniform. Smooth player, makes the first guy miss on stop routes with instant decisive cuts after catch. No wasted motion, full-size receiver that can go get the ball, has better quicks than you'd expect from a tall receiver. Has a nice jab step, can do some of everything. Climb the ladder, pluck it, separate. Not necessarily a burner. Hey, he did run a 4.4 combine, though. Extremely fluid for a taller wide receiver when it comes to breaks and getting corners turned. Good at the catch point. Big old catch radius. High points, back shoulders, down the field, slants, stops, finds holes and zones on the sideline. Has some drops, but also has some incredible catches. That is George Pickens. And now we are on to the third round, Cowboy fans. What's going on with Brother Jeff? Nothing. I'm chilling. I'm having a great time. I'm having a wonderful time. Is the screen screwing up for y'all? We got Pickens. All right, third round. We can look at every position, but do you guys interested in a tight end? Anybody interested in a tight end? Because we got Trey McBride, my tight end 1. Jeremy Ruckert, my tight end 2. You get lots of tight ends. But you also have really good linebackers, and that fits perfectly with what I think this team needs to do anyway. So, Troy Anderson is a physical freak from Montana State. He's a lot of fun. Channing Tindall is a stud athlete too. I'm surprised they have Channing Tindall at Georgia ranked above Quay Walker, though. I do not. Quay Walker is a more well-rounded player. Tindall is more of a forward-going, heat-seeking missile. But his athleticism says he should be able to develop into a guy that can cover, too. But I'm going to go with the guy whose tape I like the best, and we are taking Quay Walker, Georgia. And we have had a wonderful draft. Congratulations, team. We got Zion Johnson, George Pickens, and Quay Walker. And if we could get that, that would be sexy. All right, how do I got to get myself back in the picture here. Goodbye, mock draft. And hello, everyone. If you think we're better without Cooper, you guys are dreaming. You're not better on paper without Amari Cooper. I think that's for sure. It's just teams know more than we do, and something about Amari Cooper, both teams he's been on, they were ready to move on. And it's, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Yes, take anyone from Georgia defense. Take all of them. Georgia's defense is incredible. But yeah, the Cowboys are going to use a second or third round pick on a wide receiver, maybe even a first round pick. And there are tons of wide receivers that are worthy of being picked. But yeah, get ready for it. What the Cowboys are doing is they are shedding some of the big contracts. They're going to try to replace them with ones that don't cost as much, that will keep them flexible when Dak's cap number is going up. And they know that they're going to have to sign Trayvon Diggs, Micah Parsons, perhaps CeeDee Lamb. They're getting ready to sign their next group of players. That's what they doing. Happy Sunday, everybody! Any truth to the Bobby Wagner rumors? Well, they've at least reached out, and I'm sure Dan Quinn is the cheerleader of that. Vic, we need you back at... I'm not going back on the radio. 5 hours is a long time. I like doing whatever I want. People blaming Dak don't understand football. Dak needs to play better. There's no doubt about that. But, yeah, I also... like to put everything at Dak's feet is kind of silly. Y'all just going to blame Amari Cooper? No. I think what people need to realize in sports is that blaming people, unless you're like talking about a play where somebody screws up, is silly. It's not Amari Cooper's fault that he was traded for. It's not Amari Cooper's fault that he got a good contract. And it's not Amari Cooper's fault that, I don't know, whatever. Like, I don't know what anybody would be blaming Amari Cooper for. They decided they would rather have their team without Amari Cooper because there's a salary cap, because that's how they wanted to spend their resources. That's what the Cowboys decided. And the league told you that at his current number, he's worth a fifth-round pick. So there's no way to blame. You don't got to blame nobody. Jeff, how was the parade? Well, I'll tell you this. Drinking all day and depression are not best friends the next day. I can tell you that, okay? Blame the Joneses? Sure, you can blame the Joneses. They're the bosses. You can blame them if you want to, but they're just building their team. Michael, that's a fair point. If Cooper's such a great route runner, great wide receiver, yet can't get 1,200 plus, double-digit touchdowns, 95 plus receptions. CD went over 1,100 yards this year, and I believe Coop has done that 3 of his 7 years in the NFL. So I think because people love being mad at the Joneses, we've put Amari in this place where it's like, oh my God, you got rid of a top 10 wide receiver. No, you didn't. You might have got rid of a top 20 wide receiver. And you might have moved on from a receiver who's always going to have different nagging physical things that are going to make it hard for him to be effective for 16, 17 games a year. Jeff, my man, what's your hood we draft in round order? What? Linebacker, wide receiver, O-line. Well, I just did one that lined up great to go O-line, wide receiver, then linebacker. Thank you, Dallas, for contributing. Thank you, Luis. Blame him for chasing the number 1 seed. Yeah, it's cool, guys. They're going to be okay without Amari Cooper. It is. I think it'll be frustrating to a lot of people because, by the way, could you smash the like button, please? My ratio's off. I need more likes. It'll be frustrating to people because if you said that the Cowboys are not, quote, all in this year, like they're not doing everything they can to win the Super Bowl this year, you're right. They're trying to win this upcoming season while preparing themselves for the next 2. So if you think that that's the wrong way to team build and you're mad at the Joneses for not just saying, we're going to keep Amari Cooper, we're going to flip a contract switch, we're going to save money on him, we're going to sign Bobby Wagner, like those things, sure. Whatever percentage it raises you, it gives you a better chance to win, and it gives you a worse chance to win later. And a lot of people want to do things that way. I think you just have to find the balance in those things, and that's what they're trying to do. Okay. I have some questions from people, but people want the shorter videos now. That's what I'm hearing. People want the shorter, easy to digest videos. So maybe I should just hit end on this and then start another one to answer questions. I don't know. Is there a cap hit for Cooper anymore since he got traded? Yeah, he'll count $6 million against the Cowboys cap and 16 on Cleveland's. Dak's in it. What are you doing? What are you doing? All right, everybody have a wonderful day. I will probably, how do I get rid of people who I don't want here? Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, I'm going to end it. I've got questions from people, and I think I will do it at some point today, so hang around. Make sure you're subscribed. I think I will be back. I'm going to go watch some tape. Remember, you have no idea what anybody's going through, so be cool to everyone. I love you. Bye.